Hello everyone, I'm back. It's Friday the 25th of January 2019 and I've just watched Louis Cole's video, his comeback video for his Food for Louis channel.
It suddenly dawned on me, is this now who I'll always be known as, this complete psychopath?
And it reignited this question in my head about being vegan or vegetarian or whatever the hell, you know, just eating less meat. And I've asked myself this question so many times, and I have a suspicion that at some point in my life, I've said it before, at some point in my life, I feel like I'll end up being vegetarian or vegan or somewhere in the road to not eating meat. And I'm just not sure, like, is it actually healthy to not eat meat? I understand, of course, the benefits in terms of your heart and being fat and all that stuff from eating meat. But I feel like there are some other things that we get from meat that are not discussed as much. And getting them from fruit and vegetables, especially in England. I mean, in China maybe it's possible because there's so many vegetables that grow in China. But in England, buying the vegetables and the fruit and whatever that you need to sustain a vegan diet, I feel like it's ridiculously expensive. Oscar, please, I'm making a video. I just feel like it's so expensive to have fruit and vegetables, like enough fruit and vegetables to keep someone like me from being hungry. Eating meat in the UK is cheap. It's very cheap actually. You can get burgers and fish fingers and all that stuff really, really cheap. But vegetables and fruit, actually, although they don't seem so expensive when you look at them, you know, if you take a green pepper and a cabbage and then you chop them up and you fry them up and whatever, if there's no meat in there, look how small it ends up being once you've cooked it. It's tiny, and I feel like fruit and vegetables, to me, in my body, it's just like water. Once I eat fruit and vegetables, I might feel full at that time, but it's so fast. It's so fast. Like within 20 minutes, within half an hour, I'm hungry again. And then am I gonna do that all over again? Get another, I don't know, cabbage or some more beans or peas or whatever and like cook them again so quickly? The amount of food I would need to eat, I think, I haven't tried it, but I think the amount of food I would need to eat, like in terms of vegetarian, vegan food, the amount that I would need to eat, I think would be unsustainable. I don't think I could actually do it without meat. I can eat one piece of meat and I'll feel good all day. I'll feel hungry again, sure, by the end of the day, but I won't be like starving. But for some reason, if I eat fruit or vegetables, say I eat fruit and vegetables in the morning for breakfast, not vegetables probably, but like let's say I eat a bunch of fruit in the morning for breakfast, I tell you what, by 10, 11 o'clock, my stomach is howling. It's like I'm hungrier than I was before I ate. That's how I feel. Maybe I'm not, maybe it's all in my head, but I feel like that. So then I would want to eat more, and then I would eat more fruit and vegetables, and then I'm hungry again in like an hour. Whereas if I ate meat, it might take me until lunchtime or beyond. I would be hungry, but maybe I wouldn't care so much if I didn't eat immediately. But I don't know, what are your opinions on being vegan? For me, the idea sounds great, and if you live somewhere where you actually grow your own fruit and vegetables, I think it's much better and much easier. For example, if I was to stay in China forever, fruit and vegetables here are ridiculously cheap. And if you go to a restaurant and only order vegetables, like for your food, it's so cheap, it's so cheap. So definitely doable in China. I'm not sure if it's doable back in England, unless I'm gonna be eating potatoes for dinner every day, because the variety of vegetables, no. Sure, there is a variety, but it's like, once you start getting anything like exotic, like as in non-UK food, vegetable-wise, it starts getting really expensive for the size. You know, paying £1 for something that's like this big and it's a vegetable, it's like, I'll eat it and I'll just go to the toilet and pee it out in 5 minutes and then I'll be hungry. It's like I didn't eat. Whereas if I had this much in meat, like £1 for meat, you can get like about 5 burgers or something like that, and I wouldn't be hungry for the rest of the day. So I'm not sure. I'll be interested to see, Oscar, I'll be interested to see where Louis' channel takes him on this adventure, and I would be interested to hear about your experiences about being vegan or vegetarian. My dad is a vegetarian, but vegetarian is a little bit different. He's one of the ones that eats fish, so it's, in my eyes, it's still meat in some ways. It's because you eat fish to me, if I eat fish or meat, it's all the same. My body will treat it the same way. It's like long-lasting energy source. That's what it is. Whereas vegetables are just like wah, wah, in, out. One of my friends asked me to watch the documentary Cowspiracy, and there's another one, I forgot the name now, but Cowspiracy, and that's also the one that Louis refers to in his video. I haven't yet gotten around to watching that because I'm just not sure if I'll be able to handle the truth. But I've made a decision. Today, tonight, if Oscar allows me, I'm gonna watch Cowspiracy on some dodgy website. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna watch Cowspiracy, and I'm going to see what all the fuss is about. I'm going to see whether it's going to be life-changing, whether I'm going to just become vegan overnight because of the horror of seeing, like, you know, animals suffering and stuff like that. I know that animals suffer. Oh God, I've seen the way that they treat the animals on the farm, but it's one of those things, isn't it? It's like cheap labor. You know it happens, but what are the options? You're gonna start paying people executive salaries for picking fruit, and then how much you're gonna pay for an apple then? I mean, what's your options when it comes to meat? What are your options? Don't eat meat. People say don't eat meat, that's the solution. Okay, maybe. Oscar. Oscar. Maybe not eating meat is a solution. Maybe not eating meat will save the world. Maybe. I'd be interested to know what you think, so please, vegans and vegetarians alike, and people who are also considering making the switch, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about becoming vegetarian / vegan / whatever the hell the other words are on the road to not eating meat. Let me know what you think. I am just curious right now. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I don't think I can. Maybe I can, but I'm just curious. I want the information so I can make an informed decision to stop eating meat or just to continue eating meat. I really do like meat, but then the idea of stopping eating meat also appeals to me in some ways. Oscar, just let me know what you think. And there's no Oscar in this video. Okay, Alright, I'm gonna end the video with a little clip of me picking up Oscar's toy that he keeps throwing onto the floor. Alright, see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like this video, share the video, and subscribe. Goodbye. Oscar, why do you keep throwing your toy on the floor, huh? Alright, let me see, is it dirty? Nah, it's not dirty. Quick blow, it's okay. Here you are.